Okay, we got all the tack strip in here, and look at that, by Joe. You never want to leave a shovel like that. If you got your shovel here, turn it over when you get done with it, or lean it up against the wall, okay? For safety reasons. Now, are we ready to sweep up yet? Is your answer yes? It's no still. What we're gonna do now is I'm going to take a scraper. I've got a little flat scraper here. The edge is fairly sharp, and if you have a dull one, you can take that out on a piece of concrete outside and rub it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you might be able to sharpen it that way, or if you have a file, you can file the edge of that a little bit. And wherever this glue was, I'm not necessarily going to take the glue off, but some areas, the carpet backing had stuck. See right there? See how it's raised up like that? We're going to do something special to this floor, and even if I wasn't, if somebody was going to put carpet pad back over this, it's probably a good idea just to get this stuff off of here. And as for these glue marks here, these are okay. I'm not going to really do anything about that. But see the carpet pad here? See? That's because that's where the glue was, and they stuck the carpet pad down, and that's how the carpet pad stuck. See, they just took glue and they ran it back and forth, and they just kind of walked along, and they did some right here, then they did another seam right there. You see all that? Here's another long strip right there. Zippity-doo-dah-day, all along there. So I'm going to take my scraper. I'm going to take my scraper, and I'm just going to scrape along here now. And this will give me a chance up and along the side too to make sure I've got all my nails out. I'm pretty sure I do. But I want to go slow along there in case I hit something. I don't want to gouge this. You can get a razor scraper at the hardware store too. Those work really good too, but once you hit a nail, you break off the edge. Or you could. Okay, so I'm basically going to just look at these glue areas. Get my stuff moved out of the way. Now just keep going. See this blade? That's all it is. Got a little edge on there. If you don't have one of these, that's okay. You can use a different scraper. You can use a putty knife, a 2-inch putty knife, 3-inch, whatever. It's going to take you a little bit longer. So if you have one of these, great. If you don't have a construction light, you might want to think about getting one. This one was less than $20, close to 20 bucks. If you shop around, you might be able to get one for about $13 or $14. And this particular one here, I can tighten it up on here and swivel this. Usually I leave it kind of up for my pictures and stuff. It's also got a button back here. You can turn it off and you can turn it on. Don't forget you got a button there in case you put it together the first time and you plug it in and lo and behold it doesn't work. You think the light bulb's already burned out. And incidentally, that bulb is a halogen type bulb, and when it comes there's a piece of foam insulation wrapped around it. You want to keep that on before you put it in, and the deal is spring loaded. So you put in one side and then push in and then push in the other side. You don't want to do that without that foam around there, because then you get your oil from your fingers on there, and then when this heats up, it's liable to shorten the length time of your bulb, or it could burn out within a few days. Okay, there's a tip for you on that. And this one's a 500 watt halogen, and they also have them 250 watts and 300 watts. You might as well get the 500. Between the 3 and 500, it's not that much more for construction construction light like this. And so I just get the 500. Plus it gives a little bit more light for my videos, and even if I wasn't making videos, it works out really good. Okay, so now I'm just going to keep going here. This is going to give you a nice little workout. Ooh, there's a nail right there. Another one. I don't have my goggles on, so I better close my eyes when I hit this. Okay. Now I'm going to do the rest of the rooms just like this. So now I can sweep up. But there's one more important thing I have to do before I sweep. Do you have any idea what it is? You've got mail. Well, here's the important thing. See, we've got the ceiling fan on there. We've got this ceiling fan on, and I happen to have the air conditioner on because I've been sweating like a pig doing this, and I don't mind doing that because I'm gonna lose a few pounds. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to turn this off. I'm going to turn this air conditioner off all the way because I don't want the air moving around. And I'm going to turn this ceiling fan off. I guess I can do it right here because I think I want the light still on here, medium, low, and that's probably off. Nope, that's high. Okay, I had it on medium. Usually it's high, medium, low, and off. Okay. Now once you turn your air conditioner off, I can still hear it. It might take a couple minutes to turn off. Now see, once I start sweeping all this stuff up, and this is in an area that's livable, and we pushed everything off to the side and everything. I don't want to put plastic up or anything. I could put a piece of plastic up along here and all the way down and all that kind of stuff, but I don't have much, and I'm going to be careful when I sweep this stuff up. Okay. I also got a hallway that I've got to mess with, and a bedroom over here, and a closet over here. Here's a back room. That back room's already been done, and that floor has been stained and sealed. Doesn't that look pretty cool? It almost looks leathery. I like that, and that's perfect for a bedroom. Incidentally, we're going to do that throughout the rest of this. I'll show you how to do that. You just keep watching my videos. That's all you got to do. And so now, do you understand why we don't want the air moving around? If you got windows here, you want to keep the windows closed, let's say. And I'm going to wait just a couple minutes before I start sweeping, because what happens is the air is going to come down into the hallway. It's going to be sucked into the air return. The air return here happens to be down low. Sometimes they're up in the ceiling. But we've got air registers up here. See, there's another one up there. And what happens is you start sweeping, the dust is going to filter, and it's going to zip right on down there. It's going to suck right through there. You're not even going to see it. It's just going to be moving along here like ghosts. And it's going to come down here to the air return, and it's going to suck back into the air conditioner unit. It's going to go up, and it's going to blow out of every single one of these registers wherever they are. This back room here, you see there's 2 registers up there. It's going to blow dust into that room. We don't want that. And we don't want it blowing here. We don't want it blowing anywhere, okay? Not even in the bathroom do we want it blowing. Okay, so now everything's off, and I'm gonna gently start scraping a little bit of this stuff around the edges, and I can do that before I do a final cleanup. Okay, stick around, I got more to show you. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.